Thank you. Public comment on agenda items? Yes, ma'am.
A question on your packets. When do you receive those packets?
When we walk in the door,
So you don't, so you haven't reviewed any of this?
no.
Okay. I'd also like to know, the secretary records on the silver device. Is that your recording for the meetings?
Yes.
Okay. So I have a question about the April 13th meeting minutes that were approved. Under new business, Elizabeth Howard to discuss road closings. It indicates that both ends of the road had township road closed signs in place. That's incorrect according to Mr. Lear. He had indicated that only the area between Cranberry Road and Mrs. Howard's property was closed. So I'd like that corrected. I
don't think that is correct either. But will you tell us whether,
I had a road closed sign at Cranberry to notify people the road was closed. Then I had a barricade with a road closed sign just past Betsy Howard's driveway. And I had one barricade with a road closed sign at the equipment shed on down before Sawville's place.
So
That's
there's.
the gate line coming in from the.
Isn't there a cross street at the end of Rolling
There
Road?
was no sign at the intersection.
I'm sorry, could you speak up? I must be
There
going
was no
deaf.
sign at the intersection of Willow and Rolling.
There were none. Okay, that's what I wanted to check.
How did the road closure affect you?
So, also, resident Cody Lear had indicated at the April 13th meeting that he wanted his question and the response in the minutes. I'd like to know why that wasn't put in there.
Say it again.
Resident Cody Lear indicated at the April 13th meeting that he wanted his question directed at Mr. Geis and Mr. Geis's response put in the minutes. Wasn't that put in?
If you recall, when your parliamentarian came here, he indicated that the supervisors decide what goes in the minutes and what doesn't go in the minutes. The other thing is that the minutes are not a word-for-word recital of everything that
Correct.
goes on at the meeting.
Oh, I understand that.
It's supposed to record motions, the action taken
Yep.
on them, the votes, and then for like public comment, generally what it says is you say somebody made a public comment, this is what the comment was related to. It's not a recording of everything that
Correct.
occurred.
I'm well aware of that. But Mr. Cody Lear indicated he wanted his question in the minutes. He made a request.
He wanted it to be part of the record.
So I don't understand, okay, why do we have all this paragraph, but Cody Lear's isn't in there? We have comments, there's another thing that was missing also. Supervisor Geis said that he had contacted Supervisor King and the roadmaster about the closure. That was not in here. That was a Sunshine Act violation. Those two having a meeting with the roadmaster, wherever, whether it was phone or whatever, is a Sunshine Act violation. So these minutes should reflect what Mr. Geis indicated, that he was having the auction, he made the decision for safety and the avian flu issue. I want to say, the avian flu issue, I checked. There was no avian flu in this area at that time, okay? Check the agricultural department's website. So I'm requesting that Cody Lear's question to Mr. Geis be put in there. And if somebody makes a motion for that, it's a correction, it's an omission from the minutes, and I really, as a citizen, don't appreciate it. I have been misquoted on your minutes repeatedly, and I'll be taking that up at future meetings. I had notified there's omissions and errors in minutes, and you never got back to me on how to do that. So now that I have a parliamentarian, we're getting this all straightened out because I'm not being misquoted. Now, the thing is,
I did get back to you on that from PSAT, said that you were to address.
no, I got that through a right to, no, excuse me. Now, it says, is anybody going to make a motion for that correction?
I'll make a motion to put that comment in the record, but I'll give it a second.
I hear a second. Hearing no second, the motion
Okay,
dies for lack of second.
pardon the click, I understand that. Okay. Under public comment, Marie DeGangi asked why the titles of the litigation dockets are not listed on the agenda so the public would know what they are. I want that corrected. I did not ask about litigation dockets. I asked about why the party names of the litigation were not on there, and I expect that to be changed. And if you want an attorney to sit next to me, I'll be glad to do that. If that's how you all, I am sick of the treatment of certain people in this meeting.
I know the feeling.
As a citizen and resident and taxpayer, I'd like to know what it's costing us for a certain resident to, in lawyer
Excuse me,
fees
I'm not
for
finished
all
with,
the
excuse,
things that-
I wasn't finished.
You need a state your name.
I would like that changed, and
I'm sorry.
You still have the floor if you're not finished.
I said I would like to know, I want that changed.
Well, just exactly what did you ask? I thought
I
I
asked-
put in what you asked.
Well, this is what I mean. You have a tape recorder. You go through it. We have all this other stuff that's ridiculous. But I asked about party names. This indicated that I asked, now I'm a former legal secretary. I didn't do litigation, but I know it's party names. It's not litigation dockets. And I don't appreciate my words being misconstrued.
Well, believe me, I try to put your words in the way you say them.
Well, you can look at, you want me to show you the video?
No, I don't.
And I think you'll find that the solicitor listed those as he wanted them in the minute, in the agenda, so that is a question. probably.
No, he indicated, I'm glad I videotaped this. This is fantastic. He indicated that he gave all the names to the secretary. And he said all the names were good. Did you say that?
I don't remember what I said a month or 2 months ago, sorry.
No.
Please accept my humblest apologies. I would like to do this the way you want it, so we don't have.
I want to put in there, Marie asked why the party names for the litigation are not listed on the agenda so that people would know who is suing the township and vice versa. That's exactly what I said.
Okay, well, I can't fix an agenda after a meeting's over.
But these minutes, I'm speaking about the minutes.
Okay, well, what did I put in the minutes then?
Well, you have a copy, don't you?
I thought you said it was April.
Correct.
Well, I have May here. I don't have April here. really.
Well, do you want me to email you about, well, I would like this
If
fixed.
you want to.
Yeah, that'll be fine. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
As a citizen and resident taxpayer in this township, I'd like to know what we're paying lawyer fees for residents of this township for all the right to knows and sunshine acts and all that's costing the taxpayers in this township.
I would,
You can make a right to know request and we can send you.
Anybody has a right to file a right to know.
We don't have
If you're
that
gonna-
available right now, I can't tell you off the top of my head.
If you're gonna
That's
speak.
basically what I'm saying.
State your name and your resident, but state your name and stuff is our policy before you.
Well, I didn't, so, hey.
anyone else? Seeing
Oh,
no,
I have a question. What did it cost us, the taxpayer, to close the road? Because as a taxpayer, that came out of tax money to pay the crew to close a road for an auction.
I do not know. You
You're
can
worried
file
about
right to
that,
know
you're not
request
worried about what
also.
it's costing lawyer fees
I
for
we have
somebody
to
to
do
keep.
a right to know.
Excuse me, could you put
Right?
order?
Yes. You
Pardon
can
me?
He
file a
keeps
right to know.
interrupting people and it's rude.
I'm a rude person.
Antoinette, you asked what it costs to close the road that day.
Yeah, what did it cost us, the taxpayer? Because,
Wasn't that part of your right
I
to know?
mean, yeah, do I
Yes.
have to request a right to know?
No, your sister has the information.
Is that what we do
No,
then?
you don't,
I realize there's a lot of nepotism going on here, but I don't share everything with my sister, okay? If-
If she wants the information for herself, she's
So,
got a
so
right to
then
know
I
request.
would also,
Anybody has a
I
right to
would,
file a
I
right to
would
know
do a right
request.
to know request then?
it was 2 hours at 2382 and 2 hours at 2607, plus however much it costs to take a truck out there and back 2 times.